Hello, I'm Brandon Hadley, and for this discussion board, I decided to talk about Molly Pitcher. Now, Molly Pitcher, that's not her real name. She was born Mary Ludwig in 1754 near Trenton, New Jersey. And in 1769, she married John Hayes. When her husband joined the Continentals, she decided to follow him along, which was sort of the custom at the time. And that was during the Philadelphia campaign of 1777 to 1778. Um, One of the comments made about her by the men of Captain Proctor's Pennsylvania Artillery was that she was 22 years old. She was a literate, pregnant woman who smoked, chewed, and swore as well as the other soldiers, the male soldiers. In June 28th of 1778 is where she made her biggest impact in history at the Battle of Monmouth in New Jersey. During the battle, it was incredibly hot, and she would go down to the local spring and carry up pitchers of water to give to the soldiers who were wounded and also those who were fatigued. She did this for quite a large part of the day. During the battle, her husband was either wounded or he collapsed from heat exhaustion. Um, at that time, she took his place. He was a member of a cannon crew, and she took over ramming and loading the cannon. And she did that through the rest of the battle, in which the colonials were able to win the battle. Um, One Private Joseph Plum Martin um, was a documented witness. He actually saw a cannonball pass through her legs and take off the lower part of her petticoat. Kind of an interesting thing. Um, she was later given the position as a non-commissioned officer by General Washington, and after those days, she was known as Sergeant Molly. 44 years after the war, um, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania awarded her an annual pension of $40 a year for her heroism at the Battle of Monmouth. Uh, Sadly, in January of 1833, she died and was buried at Old Graveyard, which is a small village that's actually near Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Uh, it's kind of interesting to think of at a time like that, um, the amazing impact that a woman had on the battle, and kind of goes against everything you believe about gender roles at that particular time in history to see this woman pregnant manning an artillery gun and helping in the battle, uh, and really kind of speaks to her courage and her special place in history. Thank you. I hope you enjoy.